The Lost Puff. Early one morning, the Fat Controller had a very important announcement to make.
Listen carefully now. A section of the track just beyond the water tower at Knapford Bend has buckled in the hot sun. You must take special care and mind your speed when passing through that area.
All the engines were listening very carefully. All the engines except Paxton, the diesel.
Pay attention, Paxton.
I can't help it. Look, there's a duck over there.
Thomas, Paxton, are you listening to me?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, sir.
May I remind you all, and you too in particular, not to be silly. Keep your mind on the job. We don't want any accidents.
I will take these trucks to the shunting yard and keep my mind on the job. No silliness. Soon, I'll be coming up to the damaged track the Fat Controller warned us about. I'd better slow down.
As Paxton rolled over the bumpy track, it rattled his radiator and clattered his connectors.
Oh, that was fun. Oh, that's brilliant.
The Fat Controller's words flew out of Paxton's cooling fans. All he could think of was being silly.
Now what's so funny, Paxton?
Listen to the sound I make when I go over the bumpy track. Oh, that's amazing. You try it, Thomas.
That was fun.
Go on, get a good run at it and go back really fast.
Good idea.
Thomas went ahead so he could get a good run up to the bumpy bit of track. Then there was trouble.
Oh, no!
Thomas had bumped right into Toby, who had been taking on water at the water tower. Luckily, nobody was hurt.
Oh, my.
Paxton didn't wait around to see what had happened. He was too upset.
The Fat Controller told me not to be silly, but I was silly. And now there's been an accident, just like he said.
Paxton was in the shunting yard picking up some trucks when Toby arrived.
Morning, Toby. How are you?
You'll never guess what happened. Thomas backed into me at the water tower. He got soaked. I'm afraid poor Thomas has lost his puff.
Lost his puff? Oh, no, that sounds serious.
Paxton felt terrible.
Thomas, I'm so sorry. I made you be silly and lose your puff.
But...
Don't worry, I'll find it for you. Stay here. I'll be back just as soon as I can.
But, Paxton, what are you talking about?
Lost puff, lost puff. What does a lost puff even look like? Aha! There it is!
Paxton thought he'd found Thomas's lost puff. But it turned out to be Gordon, building up a good head of steam as he pulled the express. Paxton did feel silly.
That wasn't Thomas's puff. Maybe that's it. On top of the hill.
Paxton hurried off after Thomas's puff. He climbed all the way up to Ulfstead Castle. But no matter how high he went, Thomas's puff still seemed far away.
Hello, Paxton. What are you doing here?
Phew! Hi, Stephen. Thomas lost his puff, and I'm trying to find it. And, well, I thought that might be the lost puff. Up there.
Up there? Well, that's just a cloud.
Yes, of course. I knew that. A cloud. OK. Got to go. Great to see you. Bye, Stephen.
Paxton felt very silly, chasing after a cloud. He sped away as fast as his wheels could carry him.
What do I know about steamies? I'm a diesel.
Suddenly, an idea snuck into Paxton's exhaust stack.
Victor! He knows all about fixing up steamies. He'll know what to do.
Paxton hurried to the steamworks.
Hello, my friend. What can I do for you today? We don't normally repair diesels here.
I know, Victor. I just wondered if you had any spare puff.
Spare puff?
It's for Thomas. We were being silly on the bumpy track, and he backed into Toby and lost his puff. But you repair steamies. You must know about puff.
Toby was laughing so hard, he thought his side plates might fall off. But Paxton didn't think it was very funny.
Thomas has lost his puff, Toby. It's no joke.
I'm sorry, Paxton. Puff just means steam. When Thomas backed into me at the water tower, his firebox got wet. That's all. A steamy can't puff when his fire's gone out.
Ah, I see. That's what you meant by Thomas lost his puff.
Yet again, Paxton felt silly. Until he realized something.
So, all Thomas has to do is wait till his firebox has dried out, and then he'll get his puff back?
Yes.
Great! Thanks, Toby! Oh.
Paxton looked for Thomas back at the water tower.
Thomas, you're OK now.
Yes, thank you, Paxton. See? I've found my puff.
Don't be silly, Thomas. All you had to do was wait for your firebox to dry out.
I know. I was only joking.
Oh, but the joke's on me, Thomas. At least I learned something today.
What did you learn? That puff just means steam?
Yes, but I also learned that when the Fat Controller says don't be silly, I shouldn't be so silly.